We got in a lot today. It's Romeo. We talked a little bit about crying to a prostitute for therapy. A lady caught her dad, I guess, going to see a prostitute. He said he was going for therapy reasons. We'll talk a little bit about that. Starting over. How long should you wait before you start over? What else we get into? Oh, celebrity hall passes. We got to talk about that as well. Let's get going.
Bad drivers, man. They're just everywhere. Jeez, it's terrible. Yo, Rome, it's all these people going to Arvin to take their damn tests. Oh, they're just giving driver's license away at Arvin. That's what it's doing. All right, 842-547-7. What up, Rome? I grew up in a small town up north called Dixon. I know where Dixon is. I used to work in Dixon. I used to work at the Millguide Tempering Plant when it opened in Dixon. And we had drivers ed that they took us to San Francisco or Sacramento to teach us how to drive with crazy drivers. Oh, that's a good idea. Dixon used to have the best breakfast spot. Oh, my God. I don't know if it's still there or not. Good morning, Al. What's going on?
What up, Romeo?
What up, man?
Check it out. I think all of us started driving at about 14, 15, 16, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty normal. All these youngsters, person that I know, like in my family, they ain't start driving until like damn near their 20s. It wasn't like a big deal for them to start driving. You know what I mean?
So that's why they suck?
I'm telling you, because when we started driving, we were young. So we had parents, all those people with us, like teaching us stuff. By the time they get behind the wheel, they're already young adults thinking they know stuff. And they're already just young, dumb, we didn't drive like it, you know?
All right, man. All right. Thanks for calling.
As soon as they start driving, they're already inexperienced.
All right, brother. I appreciate it.
I mean, that's my outfit, but
I'm not going to argue.
To make sense.
I don't disagree with them. Already 42547-7. Yo, Rome, it's getting worse because all these folks moving up here from L.A., I'm sure most of you have seen how many accidents they have down there on a regular basis. Maybe it is getting worse because of L.A. Stop moving to Bakersfield. Hey, Rome, when it comes to bad drivers, they don't want to run out of blinker fluid, so that's why they don't use their blinkers. Oh, it's the worst. The worst is blinkers. The two things that I've seen the worst in Bakersfield is not using a blinker and people that miss their turn, like their street they're going to turn on or the parking lot they're going to turn, and they just stop in the middle of the road. Or they just make a U-turn in the middle of the road. Hey, guess what? You can turn at the next turn. Make the next left. Make the next right. It's that simple. Good morning, Al. What's going on?
Hey, what's up, Romeo? Good morning, man. How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. What's going on?
Oh, man, I'm over here listening to you talking about all that traffic stuff, man. I'm a truck driver, man. I always got to watch myself every time I'm in the Bakersfield area, man.
I know.
Man, I'm telling you, man, I be driving on that freeway. These little cars be merging, and, man, I'm telling you, man, they act like they're driving out on the street, bro.
That's because they suck at driving. Bakersfield has got to be the worst town I've ever lived in for drivers.
On the real, bro. Like, I always got to get off over here to go to Shafter. Man, that little drive is always like a nerve-wracking right there, man. I'm telling you.
All right, man. Thanks for
calling. All right, brother.
Later,
Have a good one, man.
Yeah. You guys suck at driving. Already 42547-7. What'd you send me here? Rome, you need to use blinkers because you're not supposed to tailgate. People tailgate all the time and get mad when the person in front doesn't use their blinkers. Oh, well, don't tailgate. Well, how about you get out of the way? That's the one thing that I don't get. And you idiots in Bakersfield love to not get out of the way. If somebody wants to go faster than you, why do you care? Just move over, let them go, and then get back over if that's what you want to do. Alrighty, 42547-7. There's some bad drivers in town. Bad drivers. All right, so bad drivers. Man, Bakersfield got some bad drivers. All right, 842-547-7. Yo, Rome, the worst one are the cars that keep hitting their brakes when the car in front of them are like 4 car lengths ahead. What are you braking for? Yeah, what are you braking for? That is a great point. Can you answer that question? Hey, what drives me crazy, all the big rigs driving in every single lane on the 99, literally every lane. Well, that's because you guys... Well, what is 99? 99 is like 3 lanes, and someplace 2 lanes, right? So big rigs got to pass each other. Hey, good morning, Rome. It's Paulina. How was your weekend? My weekend was amazing. What drives me crazy driving in Bakersfield is other women drivers. Let's be honest here. Women can't really drive, and what's even interesting, when we're in the parking lot and a car's parked wrong where the tires are outside the parking lines, We always assume a woman parked it. Well, because she probably did. Good morning, now. What's going on?
Hey, was that any wrong?
What up, man?
Hey, you ain't lying, man. These drivers in Bakersfield, man, they're a whole other breed, bro. As we talking right now, I'm on a 99. Some dude, some work going in the oil fields, man. They tied a ladder down. That ladder flew out and almost hit my car, man. Now I'm on the side of the freeway. It's real, man.
Oh, the worst. Just absolutely the worst.
Yeah, if you ain't said nothing true, this is about as true as it gets right here.
Hey, man, I ain't gonna lie to you. You better pick up that ladder, though, man. Ladders are expensive.
It's mine. It's already in the car. That's why I pulled over.
All right, let's talk about these bad drivers in Bakersfield. Absolutely horrible. Where we at here? All right, 842-5477. Rome, they can be grouped by cars. Kias and Nissans are the worst. Well, everybody drives a damn Kia. Oh my God, I was trying to get a Uber in San Diego and there's always a Kia. Like 15 Kias. Yeah. But I agree with you. All right, 842-5477. Rome, driver's ed is not given at school anymore. Like home EC or like what? Oh, like home economics and woodshop programs. We as parents let the schools cut out, and the new generation is especially the ones that need it. They don't know how to do you know what. But you're not teaching your kid to drive? Who's teaching your kid to drive then? Hey, man, Rome, you can't even drive the speed in your nice car down the freeway in Bakersfield without these young idiots with their little sports cars trying to race you because they think they're speed racer or something. Yeah, I have not seen that happen, but okay, I have not seen that one yet. Hey, Rome, this is Z-Hawk Lou. Come on, move to Wasco. We hardly get any traffic. You can get across town in 5 minutes. Wasco is the best place to live. Well, Lou, that's where you belong in Wasco, okay? Good morning, Al. What's going on?
Hey, what's up, Rome?
Oh, what up, Ruben?
Hey, the weekend before last, I told you we were up at the coast when you were up there.
Yeah.
Me and the old lady, we had took a trailer up there because I had to get some cover ports. But the old lady drove with the trailer up there, drove back. On the way back, we pulled over at the gas station, and this other couple family pulled over next to us, and the guy and the lady was laughing. And I guess he was telling her on the way when they were following us, yeah, see, babe, that's a guy driving. And it was my old lady driving, bro, with the trailer. You know what I mean? And my girl, how she drives, bro.
Yeah.
So she had to back up a little bit right there at the gas station, and she was like, see, women got it better than men. I said, but I had to calm homeboy's old lady down. I said, calm down because she learned by a man.
All right, Ruben. Thanks for
I taught my girl. You know what I mean?
All right, Ruben.
But these women are badass drivers.
All right, man. Later.
Later, bro.
Can I tell you, though? I'm going to tell you one. Speaking of drivers, I'm going to tell you the one driver in Bakersfield, actually anywhere I've been, and I don't know, is these women carrying horse trailers. These women know how to drive. They don't get in your way. They roll past you when they need to go. They are the least problematic on the road are these women driving these horse trailers. I don't know why they're so good at it. I don't know why, but... And the other question I had, because I saw that every time I see a horse trailer going down the road, it's always a female driver. Well, how do the guy cowboys get their horses anywhere? How does that work? Drivers in Bakersfield are just the worst. You guys are terrible drivers. And it seems like it's getting worse and worse every year. Let's see here. 842-5477. Hey, Rome, the truck drivers are no better. They cut you off too. Well, maybe. But what are you going to do about truck drivers? You can't win against them. So, hell, you might as well just, deal with it. Hey, Rome, I'm on Stockdale right now, and my God, I feel like I'm going to get hit any second now. Yeah. Hey, Rome, work really gets to me. I can't find Paulina. I love her. Okay, well, Paulina's already got somebody, so good luck with that. Hey, Rome, I hate it when I park all by myself and some jealous MFer will make it a point to park right next to me. I'm going to tell you that they do that on purpose, and you should slash their tires. And you don't slash their tires. They have this little tool that you buy, and you can unscrew the little thing, I don't know what it's called, but the little air thing in their tire. You unscrew it so that way they can't even air them back up until they get a new one, and it'll take them a while to figure that out. But yeah, I'm with you. Rome, you can't even walk to the score in Wasco. You end up getting shot because punks can't fight. Okay, whatever. Hey, Rome, Seahawk Lou hangs out in front of a donut shop on 7th Street. Shut up, Lou. You make Wasco look bad. What makes Wasco look good, by the way? I'm just saying. Yo, Rome, did you know Seahawk Lou won tickets to the monster trucks? And when he won, he never disclosed that he was Seahawk Lou. No. Okay. I don't know what that is. That supposed to mean something? The Seahawk Lou got pulled or something? Good morning, Romeo. I could really use your help. So my father has been married to my mother for 20 plus years, and they are great parents. And growing up as a child, I'd never seen them bicker, argue around me or my siblings. So the other day, I saw my father with a prostitute. I'm going to tell you this right now. I know I don't know the person who sent this to me, but I do know a person who's had this happen to them. So, so before I called my mother, I did record so I had proof so I can show my mother. But for 30 minutes of recording, all I got was my father crying on this prostitute's shoulder. No one took off clothes, no sexual activity, just my father crying on his shoulders. What? Were you in the hotel room with him? Where was this going on? 20 years living with my parents, and I never seen my father cry. It was always that shoulder to cry on. When they were done, I confronted my father right then and there about what was, and he told me that for the times he's been married with my mother, she's never been there for him emotionally. He pays for the prostitutes to just listen to him and break down because my mother isn't that person. My father wants me to keep this between us, but I want to tell my mother because I don't want my father to be wasting his money or cry to strangers. So he went prostitute to cry to, right? They make these things called therapists, shrinks, psychologists, all these different. We got one, Michael Bean. I mean, I don't know. Maybe a prostitute is cheaper than going to a therapist. But yeah, I'm not so sure I believe your father. Okay, I'm not so sure I believe your father. But hey, if you believe him, then yeah, should you tell your mom? I think if you tell your mom, it's not going to go well for their relationship. I mean, you think your mom's going to believe that he only cries on their shoulders? You think your mom's going to believe that? All right, 842-547-7. But yeah, he can't. Why does he act like a regular man and just go to a bar and cry with a bunch of other drunks? I mean, I don't know about the prostitute thing, but okay. All right, you believe what you got to believe. Oh, hey, good morning, Rome. I got this text. I could really use your help. So my father has been married to my mother 20 years. They're great parents. Growing up as a child, I've never seen them bicker, argue around me, siblings, or my siblings. So the other day, I see my father with a prostitute. So before I call my mother to tell her, I decide to record so I had proof I can show my mother. But 30 minutes of recording, all I got was my father crying on this prostitute's shoulder. No one took off clothes, nothing. 20 years living together. My mother is not an emotional person. Never seen my father cry. What do you think? I don't want my father to be wasting his money or cry to strangers. My father wants me to keep this between us, but I want to tell my mother. Yeah. RD42547-7. Good morning, what's going on?
I got a shoulder to cry on. How much does he pay?
Damn.
Sorry, I didn't get it. I was pumping gas.
You what?
I didn't get the story.
Apparently, this person caught her dad with a hooker. And apparently all he does is cry on her shoulder because her mom, his wife, is emotionally unavailable. So he breaks down to a prostitute, I guess.
Oh, I I charge double because I ain't a prostitute.
Well, we don't know. She says, whoever sent me the text message says that the dad doesn't have sex with the prostitute, just cries to him.
That's what I'm saying, huh? And like I said, I got two shoulders.
Yep. I'll let him know. All right. Do you really believe, though, that this guy's going to a prostitute just to cry? Do you guys really believe that? I don't know. I mean, the person says they follow him, so I don't know. Already 42547 but is a prostitute cheaper than a therapist? I mean, if your spouse is not going to, allow you to break down and cry to them and be, I don't know. Hey, Romeo. Oh, and she was, I think it was a woman who sent me the text message. It's, what should she tell the mother? That's what somebody texted me right now. Romeo, who's to say the mother doesn't already know that her husband goes to a prostitute to cry? I don't know. I don't know if I believe she's crying on the prostitute's shoulder without having sex. Already 42547. I got this text message that says, "Good morning, Rome. So basically, my father's been married to my mother 20 years. Great parents, grew up as a child, never seen them bicker or argue around each other. So the other day I see my father with a prostitute. Before I called my mother, I recorded about 30 minutes. Nothing happened. All my father did was cry on the prostitute's shoulder. No one took off clothes, no sexual activity. My father crying on the shoulder. After 20 years of living with my parents, I never see my father cry. He's always that shoulder to cry on when you need him. Apparently my mother, she has never been there for him emotionally. He pays for the prostitute just to listen to him and break down because my mother isn't that person. My father wants me to keep it between us, but I want to tell my mother because I don't want my father to be wasting his money." Good morning, Nam. What's going on?
Good morning, Romeo. So I'm listening to your story about the prostitute and the crying, and I have a little opinion of my own.
Okay, what's up?
I feel like he knows she's following him, and maybe he's just like, all right, somebody's following me, so I'm going to cry on your shoulder today, but tomorrow I'm in them jeans.
Oh, you think it was a setup. He knew he got caught, so he's just trying to save face. Oh, that's a very good point. That is a very good point. You're right. Yeah, I never thought about that. All right. Yeah.
Thank you, Romeo.
All right, thanks for calling. That's she might got something going there. That might be what's going on. All right. The dad knew he was being followed by his kid. Knew he got caught, so he played it off. Already 42547. This text message is kind of interesting. This woman, I guess it's a woman, caught her father with a prostitute. Been married to her mother 20 years plus. Never seen the parents fight, argue, bicker, not in front of any of the siblings. Like she said the other day, seen my father with a prostitute. Before I called my mother to tell her, I recorded a little bit to get some proof. Father was just crying on the prostitute's shoulder. No clothes, no sexual activity, apparently. 20 years with the parents, never seen them. The mom is apparently emotionally not available for the father. So the kid asked the dad, the dad wants the kid to keep it between themselves, not tell the mother. So what? You're wasting money on straight? I don't know. Crying to a prostitute, and I'm not so sure that there's not something going on there, but crying to a prostitute's kind of like going to a steakhouse and ordering fish. Why? That's not the forte of a prostitute. So why not go to a therapist? Why not go to a bar and cry to your friends? I don't know. RD42547. Hey, you effing Chiefs fan. The guy with the hooker, maybe she told him she has an STD and now he's got it. That's why he cried. That was a joke. That's a bad joke. Hey, Romeo, that prostitute's probably cheaper than paying for a therapist. Maybe. But who's going to a prostitute and not having sex? I'm sorry. I don't know that I believe that. If he ain't going to sleep with a prostitute, he can pay and watch me sleep with them, and he can cry and talk during all the action if he pleases. I know you guys are trying to be funny, but you're not. I think it's weird. It's a weird situation, and I don't know how much I really believe he's going to a prostitute just to cry. That, I don't know. I don't know if I believe that. RD42547. We're talking about the story somebody sent me, said, Their mom and dad have been married 20 years, right? Never seen her dad cry. Well, she caught her dad with a prostitute. And apparently, all the dad did was cry on the prostitute's shoulder. And before the kid was going to tell the mother, I guess the dad said he didn't want her to tell the mother. She didn't want, whatever, whoever found him, that the mom's emotionally unavailable for the father. So he goes to a prostitute just to cry on the shoulder. No sex, right? That doesn't seem right to me, but okay. Hey, Rome, let's see. At least if he goes and talks to a prostitute, he can get a happy ending for whatever it cost. Maybe. Hey, Rome, it's believable that he goes to a prostitute just to cry. There's some sugar daddies out there who have a sugar baby and maintain her, and all her sugar daddy wants is someone to talk to. There's really no sex involved. Really? You guys, I don't know. Okay. Maybe. But being a prostitute's different. Having a sugar daddy is different because you're not sleeping. You're not a prostitute. Someone who has a sugar daddy is not a prostitute. Hey, Romeo, the prostitute don't care how she gets her money. What's the going rate for a hooker? You know what? What is the going rate for a prostitute nowadays? Rome, he can go to church. Yeah, he can go to church. He can go to a bar. He can go to a therapist, but he chose a prostitute. Yeah, and there's no sex going on. I don't know. Marty, what's going on?
What's up, Ron?
Hey, Whitman, what's going on, man?
Man, Dad, how close was this kid to his dad that he was seeing all that?
Well, I don't know, but I've seen it happen, so that's why I don't know how that figured out. But yeah,
But the only difference I think, Ron, between the therapist and the prostitute is the prostitute's going to give him a happy ending.
Oh, well, he says he's not sleeping with her, so I don't know.
You know what I mean? So that's probably the only different thing between them two.
I don't know. It depends on who the therapist is. I don't. All right, Ruben, get out of here. I don't know how she found out about her dad. Maybe she followed him. I don't know, but I do know somebody that really happened to. But the dad was actually sleeping with the pro, not just talking to him. 442-547-7. Hey, Rome, can you give my number to that person to give to their father? I'll be a listening ear for some money, especially in this economy we live in. You don't even have to pick me up. I'll drive to you. Hey, Romeo, the therapist said to meet him out on the street. She's a mobile therapist that he went to. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure. Rome, prostitute/therapist with a happy ending. Nah, that's what Ruben said. I don't know. Good morning, Rome. I've heard that hookers are more price reasonable and they help you release more tension if the price and emotional support's well worth it. That's what I heard. Have a good day, buddy. So Leah, somebody texted. She said that she caught her dad with a prostitute, and I guess the dad said he just talks to her, talks to the prostitute. The wife has never been very emotionally supportive, so that's what therapy's for, right? Yo, Romeo, the prostitute listens more than the wife. It's embarrassing that my daughter caught me. Even more embarrassing, she's telling my business on the radio. People know about it, just not the wife. I don't think that was really him, but I know. The crazy thing about it is I know personally somebody who she caught her dad with a prostitute. And the wife didn't know about it. That's why this is not so far-fetched to me. I don't know that he's just crying to the prostitute. He's got to be sleeping with her also, right? But who knows? 442-547-7. It's Morning How. What's going on?
Hey, I'm calling about this prostitute thing with this guy that's married.
Yeah, what up, man?
Hey, brother, let's just say for conversation's sake that he's telling the truth.
Okay.
And he's really going out there just to talk to a prostitute.
Okay.
How bad do you think his life at home has to be for him to do that? If he has to resort to going out on a corner to talk to some woman that doesn't know him to get somebody to listen to him?
Well, I mean, yes, I get it. But she did say that her mom was never that type of emotional type of person, you know. So I get it. I get what you're saying. But he has to go talk to a prostitute. Maybe he ain't got no buddies. He ain't got, you know. So, yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, but even a man, let's just say he's old school and he's a manly man. He's not going to go cry to his buddies so his buddies make fun of him.
You're right. I don't disagree with what you're saying.
And even if he is laying down with this prostitute, that's another problem. Because if he's doing that, he's not getting that at home either. It just sounds like homeboy's in a bad spot, and people need to look at themselves in the mirror. I don't agree with homeboy going out with a prostitute, for one. But if he is, homeboy's got a bad time at home. And, you know, somebody needs to talk about, maybe his daughter say, hey, is it really that bad? And see what the old man says.
Okay. All right, man. All right. 842-5477. You might be right. I don't disagree with you. Because, you know, I mean, I'm one of those guys. My buddies don't come to me. I tell my buddies all the time, don't come talking to me about anything. I don't want to hear your problems, right? If you need to borrow money, yeah, call me. But you need to move a couch, call me, I'll help you. But don't cry to me about your problems. I don't need to hear it. It annoys me. Good morning, Hot. What's going on?
What's up, Ron?
What up, brother?
You got to also think about it. Him getting the prostitute is a lot cheaper than a therapist.
Well, not if you got insurance, right? I have no idea.
It's a lot cheaper.
I don't know. I get it. Somebody else said that. I don't know. You might be right. All right, brother. I don't know. I'm old school. I go have some beers when I'm feeling down. Hey, Rome, how does a person know all he's doing is crying? I mean, are they doing that out in the open, in public? Because normally when you get a prostitute, you go to a room. You're right. I don't know how the person who texted me, how the kid knew the dad was doing this, right? But I do know of a person who caught their parent, well, her father, with a prostitute. So I know it happens. All right. Hey, Rome, he was crying because of oh, my God, don't send me stupid stuff. Hey, Rome, I swear I seen this in a movie, just can't remember what it's called. It happened in a movie? Well, I've had it happen in real life. A friend of mine, she caught her dad with a prostitute, but I think she followed him, if I remember. This was 10 years ago I found this out. Hey, Rome, so my parents aren't together. They separated years ago. My father always was accusing my mom of cheating, and she would say he is lying. Well, they're separated, but 2 times now I've seen my mom on a date, I guess with a guy that my dad would accuse her of cheating with. My dad doesn't care anymore, but should I tell him or what? Should I do? I just know what he's telling. I just know that he was telling the truth. It's my mom's fault. He's not there anymore. She lied to all of us. Well, you know what? I've seen that happen in my personal life too. I know 2 sisters who caught their mom cheating, and they told the dad, though. Yeah, you just tell your dad he was right. I mean, what are you going to do? If he's over it, he's over it. You know that every prostitute saying right now, Rome, that's listening. Wait, what happened? Oh, here, Rome, you ever see Landman with Billy Bob Thornton? His character hires the stripper for his dad to be a physical therapist. That's what could be going on. You know that every prostitute says right now that's listening to you, in the words of T.I., it ain't tricking if you got it. Think any prostitutes are listening to me right now? No, aren't they more of shouldn't they be asleep right now? Isn't that more of a nighttime job? Graveyard shift? Good morning, Al. What's going on?
Hey, I'm calling about that guy with the prostitute.
Yeah, what up, man?
All right, first of all, it would be a woman that calls in and says there's something else going on. Second, I'm just saying from like a personal standpoint, sometimes as a man, when you try to be like emotional with people around you within your circle, they end up eventually using it against you.
Okay.
So, would I go to a prostitute? No, not personally, but I could see his logic behind it. Like somebody that doesn't know you, somebody that's being paid, somebody that has nothing to use it against you for.
By that logic, I'm just going to throw this out there. Now, by that logic, I could see a prostitute being better than a therapist because they're just going to be on your side and not contradict anything. So maybe if we're gonna try to justify it and believe this guy's not lying, then okay, I guess we could go that route.
I mean, is it a route that I would go? No. But I could see the logic behind it. He doesn't, because personally, I've had my business used against me when I thought I could trust in somebody within my circle.
Yeah, I get
which is
it.
why I won't do it anymore. I could see where he's coming from. I wouldn't use a prostitute, but I get the logic.
All right, man. Thanks for calling.
No problem.
I mean, even with a therapist, and I'm just going to go with this guy's theory that you can see the logic, a prostitute's probably going to be less judgmental than a therapist, right? So maybe, all right, 842-547-7. Would you send me here? Yo, Rome, you think there's any truth to this? Celebrity hall passes, meaning it's okay if you're married and your significant other ends up hooking up with her hall pass celebrity crush, knowing it's the one-time deal? Or do you think it's not okay to do so? I mean, I'm a man, and I'm telling you, if Selma Hayek is talking about come get this, Poppy, I'm not hesitating one bit. What do you think, Rome? And then you sent me, what'd you send me here? An Instagram where it says a husband files for divorce after wife kisses Romeo Santos at a concert. Some women say it's okay because everyone deserves one celebrity hall pass. Yeah, I don't know. I would say no. Most people, no. I would say it's not real. I think it's just a silly movie that was made, and people talk about it. You know, I think when Friends had a list of celebrities you could sleep with that, you know, but no, I don't. I mean, I get that I get it. But what if your wife's hotter than Selma Hayek? You know? Unfortunately, or fortunately for, I'll just use Selma Hayek as an example. She's hot. You know, Selma Hayek's hot, but she's also a celebrity. You don't think there's hotter women out there? There's hotter women in Mercado Latino than Selma Hayek. You know, I'm just saying, or just as hot that you can actually get. So no, I think a celebrity hall pass is ridiculous. I think it's just something that was made for a movie and television to give you guys something to talk about. But no, I think most husbands and wives are not allowing that. If they're allowing that, they're going to allow it with, you know, in a swinger lifestyle or an open relationship. So no, it doesn't matter. I mean, come on. You guys think celebrities are hot. There is no celebrity that is any hotter than a regular person in the world. I can find somebody hotter than J-Lo, than Selma Hayek. I can find somebody hotter than, I don't know, whoever's hot to you. You know what I'm saying? They're out there. RD42547-7. So hall passes are not real. People are not allowing that. So someone was asking me here about this celebrity crush or this hall pass thing. You know, they made a movie about it. You know, the wives give the husbands an opportunity to have a hall pass. And usually it's with a celebrity. You know, the guy says, do I think that's real? No, I don't think it's real. I think it's fun to have those conversations, you know. It's fun to laugh about, you know, but it's not real. All right, 842-547-7. Would you send me here? Hey, Rome, I agree with you 100%. If you're looking or hoping for a hall pass, it's probably already over. Exactly. I mean, and I'm just going to use an example. Pick your hottest celebrity, whoever you believe your hottest celebrity is, and you want to jump in the sack with because your wife will let you. You know, I can find somebody hotter. I can go probably find somebody hotter in Bakersfield. It's just that easy. So you guys got to get over it. Already 4254777, but it is probably over if you're looking for a hall pass celebrity or not. Already 4254777. A guy sent me this. Yo, Rome, you think there's any truth to this celebrity hall passes, meaning it's okay if you're married and your significant other ends up hooking up with her hall pass or his hall pass, his crush, and that it's okay. No, I don't think that's real. Nobody wants their husband or wife to go sleep with somebody else. Hey, Rome. And then somebody said, yeah, Rome, mine's Megan Fox. Okay, even Megan Fox. I can go find somebody hotter than Megan Fox. There is no celebrity on the planet that is so devastatingly hot and out of this world that I can't go find some regular person who looks better than them. Probably in Bakersfield. You pick your hot. I can go find a woman that's hotter than Megan Fox in Bakersfield very easily. That's a simple one. Already 4254777 Rome. So you're telling me that you wouldn't hook up with a celebrity if you could? Well, not if I'm married. Not if I love my wife. Not if I respect her. But then again, I have a different attitude around celebrities. Celebrities don't. I'm not in awe of celebrities in the same way that a lot of you are. But for a lot of you, when it comes down to celebrities, it's not necessarily the celebrity. It's the fact that this woman is more attractive than what you could ever get or have ever gotten. It matters. The group of people that you're surrounded by will determine how you look at other people when it comes to how attractive or unattractive they are. Okay? If you've never had a hot chick, then every chick's hot to you, and you're mesmerized by the tens. If you've only slept with sixes, then tens are just, you're going to be mesmerized by tens. But if all you've ever slept with is tens, then tens don't do anything for you. They're all the same. That's my point about it. So when you see these celebrities, you think they're so attractive. They're not. I mean, they're good looking. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. They're not ugly, but I can go find hotter women in this country anywhere. Already 4254777, but I also don't think that that's real. If you love your wife or your husband and your quote-unquote celebrity crush wants to do you and you really care about your spouse, you're not going to sleep with them. And no spouse is going to want that. They will divorce you. It's Romeo. It's not 94.1. The guy sent me this. He's talking about this celebrity crush. I guess someone posted something on Instagram about a husband files for divorce after his wife kisses Romeo Santos at a concert. Some women say it's okay because everyone deserves one celebrity pass. Well, if you believe that you deserve one celebrity pass, why a celebrity? Why not just somebody hot? I do know, it's been a long time. I do know a couple, though, that they would, and I don't know if they still do this, but when they got married, for the first few years of their marriage, they would each go on a vacation without each other, and they were allowed to do whatever they wanted with no consequence and no conversation about it. So I guess, but Big Boy just sent me a message. He goes, if you want to sleep with somebody else other than your wife, it's already over. If you can't pick and choose, right? You can't make some sort of justification. Say, well, if Brad Pitt comes down, or I don't know, Timothy Chalamet or Shyamalan, whatever his name is, comes over and wants to sleep with me, then my husband's going to let me do it, or vice versa. I mean, where do you draw a line? It just means you want to have sex with somebody else, celebrity or not. Because if you're going to tell me that whoever your celebrity crush is, and some girl that's more or hotter than her wants to sleep with you, you're going to say no because she's not a celebrity? I mean, you're going to cheat, you're going to cheat. Already 4254777. A guy sent me a thing talking about celebrity crushes, this celebrity hall pass, I guess. Do I think it's real? Do I think couples would really abide by letting their spouse sleep with a celebrity because, that's my hall pass? I don't. I think that I think it still just basically comes down to cheating. And the problem is when it comes to these celebrities, there are people in your own town that look better than these celebrities. So it's cheating if the hot secretary that looks better than your celebrity hall pass, you sleep with her, that's cheating, but your wife's not going to care if you sleep with Selma Hayek or whoever your celebrity crush is. Come on now. Hey, Romeo, celebrities are just like us. Hollywood just makes them look better, but they wake up in the morning looking just like us. I mean, they're still good-looking people. Don't get me wrong. I mean, there's a lot of makeup and a lot of touch-ups done. You can tell the difference now ever since these 4K TVs have started to exist. You can start to see the flaws in some of them, but they're still hot. Don't get me wrong. I mean, they're still hot. But I'm just saying I can find somebody hotter. Whoever your celebrity crush is, I bet you I can find somebody hotter than that who's just a regular person going to work every day. You know? And I'll probably find them in Bakersfield to be perfect. I mean, I know a lot of you guys, Jennifer Lopez is so hot. I can go find 1,000 of her in Miami. 1,000 Jennifer Lopez's in Miami or New York. So come on now. That look better than her. Hey, Rome, I agree with you. If you're going to cheat, you're going to cheat. Because at this point, are C celebrities an option? What about TikTok? Oh, are C-level celebrities an option? What about TikTokers? Or what about YouTubers, TikTokers, people like that? Are they celebrities now? All right, 842-547-7. Hey, Romeo, I was just listening to you talk about the celebrity crush or hall pass. Hey, Rome, I bet the spouse only says yeah. They would have given them a hall pass because they know that the actor or famous person would never go for their spouse. I mean, that's all it is. It's just a conversation. Friends did it, and everybody wanted to talk about it. It's a radio conversation. It's a conversation for you guys to talk about at work. Oh, my God, did you want? No spouse is going for that. You know, I mean, and what happens if it's never really going to happen? So, of course, you're going to have that conversation. You know, it's fun to talk about. Oh, my God, what if so-and-so would give it up to me? You know, I got to put that person on my list. My wife said it would be okay, or my husband said I could do it. I mean, come on now. Nobody's going to feel good about that. You ever seen that movie? There's an old movie with Demi Moore. And is it Woody Harrelson? Or is it, I don't know. No, it's not Woody. Is it Woody? No. Woody Harrelson might have played Demi Moore. I don't know. Anyway, it's maybe it's Robert Redford. The guy offers the couple $1 million to sleep with his wife, you know? So, come on now. It's not real. Hey, Rome, my wife is a 7, but I don't have to deal with the attitude of a 10. It's better that way. Well, just so you know, not all 10s have an attitude. Some of them are awesome. A lot of them are awesome. RD42547-7, and I know some 7s that got attitude. So it doesn't matter. In the world we live in today, it doesn't matter what a woman, what her number is. You know, 5, 6, 7, they all got, you know, they all got attitudes to some extent. You know, there are a lot of women out there that are 5s that don't know they're 5s, think they're 10s with an attitude. So it just depends. One individual. RD 42547-7. RD 42547-7. Hey, Romeo, that movie you're talking about is Indecent Proposal. Oh, yeah, I don't remember who the actor. I think Demi Moore was in. But, yeah, a rich guy offers a couple who's struggling, you know, to $1 million to sleep with his wife. Good morning, Al. What's going on?
Big Rome. This is Big Boy.
What up, big boy?
No, you're old, bro. Hey, but if your old lady, your wife, bro, isn't a 10 in your eyes, there's already problems, man. There's already problems brewing, man. I don't, you know what I mean? If you're sitting there saying your wife's a 5 or a 6, man, you guys already got issues. My wife's a 10, bro. We're going on 30 years married. She's a perfect 10.
You know what? That's a great point. Well, if everybody had to judge, if you started asking your friends what they would grade their wives, man, what would happen? You're right. That's funny.
Man, bro, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I mean, call me what you want, but hey, I love my wife, bro. You know what I mean?
That's a good point.
30 years under our belt, 37 together, 5 kids.
And bro, I mean, she still looks exactly the same to me, man, from the first day we met in high school.
That's it's funny that you say that, because I've always said that men who love their wives see them as at their hottest point. And they will, that's why they don't get mad when their wives either get heavy and then lose weight or go through different stages of life. They don't ever see it. I think men always see their wives at the hottest point of their lives.
They should. That's the point.
That's funny.
I mean, that's the whole purpose of marrying your wife. You know what I mean? Hey, and I haven't started drinking yet. It's too early right now. Supposedly.
By this afternoon, she's gonna be a 15.
Dog, have a good day, bro.
Later, baby. Oh my God. That's a good. Why don't all you wives, go home right now, or text your husbands right now and ask them to rate you from 1 to 10. See what they say. Already 4254777. Hey Romeo, I got a 9.5 from my husband, but he said a 10 tonight with a wink face. Oh, you texted your husband. That's what I said, man. You wanna like I said, or like Big Boy said, shouldn't anybody who loves their spouse, if they ask him, if you rate your wife, shouldn't she be a 10? I mean, I'm just saying. Oh, that's hilarious. Good morning, Hot. What's going on?
Hey, Raider Joe.
What up, Joe?
Hey, man, I'm 61. I tell my wife that all the time. She says, no, I'm old. And I go, Dad, she's still the most beautiful girl I met. I always see her like that. But she's 61. She thinks that, she's too old for her to look pretty.
Oh, well, just tell her to go get one of those masks that all these Rosedale broads are getting. These Rosedale wives.
That's what I like about her. She don't wear no makeup. You
gotta get her. Tell her to call one of these Rosedale housewives. They'll get her that red mask and some skateboard they can shake on, and it'll be all good.
Bro, I bought her one of that, and she sold it. She said, don't buy me that crap for Valentine's Day. I got a Raider girl, man. She's a Raider.
That's awesome.
She's like,
bro.
Man, it's funny, dude. And then I got her one time, I bought her this expensive purse, and she's like, oh, hell no. You better take that back.
Oh, that's great. That's great, Joe.
Yeah, but, I always see these people, you know what? They leave the wife leaves the husband, and then I'll see them like, I don't know, 15, 20. They're like, Joe, I should have never did that. I should have never did that. I go, because a lot of times, especially now, you be married a long time, and then you'll see a girl or the hot guy, that was in high school. Well, now they're still single, and then they come after, one of the married people, and they thought, my friend, she left her husband to be with the jock, it was the big guy,
From high school?
He dumped her, dude. He dumped her like 4 months after she left her whole husband and everything.
That's hilarious, Joe.
And I was like, and then she's all, he's just the same way. No.
All right, Joe. Already 4254777. Wow, Joe had a lot to say there, huh? I wasn't even expecting Raider Joe to come with all that. Do I need to unpack all that, or you guys understand? Hey, Rome. Hey, what about the wives? What do they rate us? It doesn't matter. Wives are a little more honest. You can't be as honest with your wife. I mean, you can't be as honest with your wife as she's going to be with you. You're a man. Suck it up. Alright, 842-547-7. Hey, Romeo, I was listening to you talk about celebrity crush or hall pass being cheating. Check out this story. So my husband and I, we got together just out of high school. Now, we weren't high school sweethearts, but about a year and a half out of high school, we got together. And we have been together for 30 years now. So after about 15 years of being married to my husband, there were some things that he wanted to do in the bedroom that I just wasn't going to do. So I actually took him to a prostitute and let him do those things. And like I said, we've been married for 30 years. Do you think that's cheating? Maybe that's what they're talking about when they say the hall pass, giving their husbands or wives a chance to do something in the bedroom that they're not willing. No, that's not cheating, by the way. I'm just saying if that's not cheating. You're grown adults. And if there's something that you're going to allow your husband to experience because you're not going to do it, and you're okay with it and he's okay with it, then no, that's not cheating. That's just two grown adults acting mature in a way in their marriage. So, yeah. Already 42547-7. And it's smart considering, I know you guys said you weren't high school sweethearts, but a lot of high school I would probably say 9 out of 10 high school sweethearts who talk about how great it is they met in high school and they've been married. One of them cheated on the other. At some point, one of them had sex with. Now, whether they allowed it or not, I'm going to say they didn't allow it, but because high school sweethearts love to tell you how much better they are in relationships than you are because they met in high school and they have been together this whole time. When the reality is, no, they've either missed out on a lot and they try to justify it by saying, oh, we just needed each other, which makes them insecure and lonely, or one of them cheated and the other doesn't know about it. Hey, Rome, or they both did. Hey, Rome, ex-wife used to be a 10, then she tried doing one of those passes. I said no. Next thing, she started cheating. Well, now she's a 0. Never again will she glow like she used to in my eyes. Okay. You might want to see a therapist for that. We're not. What's going on?
Hey, Romeo, I don't appreciate you telling me I need a therapist after I'm telling you that my wife's a 0 now. I was just joking. I was trying to make a bit out of it, but I couldn't keep a straight face.
I miss her, but never again. Oh my! See, this dude does need a therapist.
Oh my God, man.
You just texted me again and said, "I miss her, but I never again." After he's still heartbroken. This fool's heartbroken. He needs therapy.
Oh man, he's gonna go listen to another radio station now.
All right, man, get out of here. Oh, yeah, what's up?
Hey, your topic reminded me of a Christmas years ago. My brother and his wife and some other family members were all together, and we got so drunk. And the question came up, how many lovers have you had in your life? And my sister-in-law, who's wasted, mistakenly said 30. And they had been high school sweethearts.
Wow.
Oh my God. So you brought back a good memory for me.
A good memory? How did your brother take it?
Well, no one said anything about it. She just started laughing, you know what I mean?
Oh,
Tried
gotcha.
to play it off, but everyone knew.
Yeah.
Everyone knew.
Yeah. High school sweethearts are like that Chihuahua. If you're not looking at them, they think you can't see them. That's how stupid high school sweethearts are. All right, man. Thanks for calling.
Yeah, have a good morning.
Yeah, high school sweethearts were really overlooked more than anybody. Anybody I've ever met in my life that overlooks infidelity are high school sweethearts. And it usually happens on both sides. So who knows how many his brother slept with. RD42547. The only other people I met that overlook infidelity more than high school sweethearts are women that are married to millionaires or billionaires. They overlook infidelity a lot also for some reason, especially since they can take half if they want. I don't know why they do that. All right, I want to bring something up about the hypocrisy of men and women. And I think it's worth bringing up, and you guys need to understand this, okay? When it's time to move on, whether you go through a breakup, whether you get divorced, maybe one of your spouses passes away, there is no time limit, okay? But you women get so disgusted by men when they move on quickly, but when you do it, oh, it's perfectly fine. I have a group of friends, okay? And I don't want to bring them all into this. I just want to tell you, I have a group of friends. And the females in the group, one of the husbands, his wife passed away, moved on a couple of months, right? 3 months, something like that, right? And the talk about, oh my God, this guy, he moved on so quickly. He must have been cheating. No, he wasn't doing any of that. So fast forward a little bit down the road, one of these women get divorced. She moves on, same time frame. A couple of months later, starts dating a guy. Oh, it's how great for her. How great. She moved on. Look at her finding somebody else. That guy was he was a loser anyways. It's nice that she's with somebody that, what in the hell, man? What's wrong with you chicks? Stop being such hypocrites. All right? Is there a time frame? Is there an equation that says when you can move on and not move on from a relationship after one ends? 424-254-7-7. Stop being a hypocrite. What's going on?
Hey, what's going on, Romeo?
What up, man?
Hey, I was just listening about what you were saying about like the moving on thing.
Yeah, same group of girls said the same thing, two different scenarios. What's going on?
So, you want to hear something crazy?
Yeah.
Is that I'm recently going through like a separation right now, and she basically said I was going to move on and this and that, but when you truly love a woman or a person, it's not that easy. 3 weeks later, she has a new man.
Okay. Were you guys dating, married, or what?
No, we were together for 3 years, man.
Well, okay. So what?
We lived together, everything. We had our family.
So you broke up, and 3 weeks later, she moved on.
Yeah.
Okay. She was probably already out then. She might have been cheating with that dude already.
And you know what? And I feel that maybe she was or she is or whatever. At the end of the day, man, all the things that I went through, I pray for that guy because he's going to go through hell.
Whatever helps you sleep at night, bro.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, man.
Thanks for calling. But my point is this. Excuse me. Is you gotta have, you can't be such hypocrites, okay? And I don't know if she was cheating because she moved on 3 weeks after the fact. But the problem is, these group of women that I know in my social circle had one thing to say about the guy and another thing to say about the woman, okay? There is no, to me, there's absolutely no time frame or no set schedule or equation that says how long you need to wait before you start dating again, before you get in a relationship again, before you move on. Because you never know when the person that will treat you amazing comes along. Now, there's a lot to be said about how you feel emotionally, but in the instance of being a widower, right? That's something you're never going to get back. So maybe you move on a little sooner because you don't want to be alone, okay? When you get in a divorce or breakup, now maybe that relationship should come back, will come back, or maybe not, but you can, so you may want to wait a little longer just to see how that plays out, the finality of that. But don't say, well, why is it men are always wrong if they start over faster than you want them to, but women can start over as fast as they want? This is ridiculous. The hypocrisy that you women have when it comes to when a relationship ends versus when you start a new one. Some friends of mine were ragging out, talking smack about a friend of mine. His wife passed away, so he moved on fairly quickly, a couple of months. Well, fast forward recently, one of their friends, same friend group, but one of their friends gets divorced. She moves on in the same time frame. About the same time frame. Oh, how great. How awesome. How good for her. What the hell? What do you mean how good for her? You were just trashing dude over here because, oh, Ma, he must have been messing around. He must have been doing... What? No. RD42547-7. Good morning, what's going on?
Bro, miss your boy Slick. What's going on, man?
What up, brother?
Oh, man, just laughing at everybody talking that crazy double standard stuff, man.
Like you said, it ain't no time frame. I was married for 5 years, and I separated with my wife and left her, and I ain't gonna lie, I started 2 days later with a whole new relationship, brother. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm happy as ever. Got the best relationship ever. Got 2 new kids and everything.
So you're still in it?
Ain't no time frame.
You're still in it?
I don't even have kids with my ex-wife.
Wait, hold on. You're still in the relationship now that you started after your ex-wife?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. All right, then. That's what I'm saying. Okay. All right.
So it ain't no time frame like you said. You're correct about that, bro.
Yeah, these women just piss me off because I saw it all. I saw it when my man's wife passed away, and they were like, "Oh no, he can't do that." Now that their friend got it, doing the same thing. Oh no, she needs to move on. That guy was this. These chicks, man, they need to stop. All right, man.
All right, man. You have a good one, bro.
All right, yeah. I don't think there's a time frame either. But you chicks got to stop being hypocrites, man. Get over yourselves. All right, 842-54-7-7. The hypocrisy that you women have when it comes to when a relationship ends versus when you start a new one. Some friends of mine were ragging out, talking smack about a friend of mine. His wife passed away, so we moved on fairly quickly, a couple of months. Well, fast forward recently, one of their friends, same friend group, but one of their friends gets divorced. She moves on in the same time frame. About the same time frame. Oh, how great. How awesome. How good for her. What the hell? What do you mean how good for her? You were just trashing dude over here because, Ma, he must have been messing around. He must have been doing... What? No. RD4254-7-7. Good morning, what's going on?
Hey, sorry, I was chiming in on the whole women's situation thing.
Well, you guys are hypocrites.
I was with my husband for 22 years, and I moved on. I moved on to the next person in about a week.
Wait, say that one more. Say that one more time. You were with him for 22 years?
Uh-huh.
And you would move on in a week?
I did move on in a week.
Oh, you did? Well, it's funny that you say that because I have some friends that are high school sweethearts. They've been together for, 30-something years, right? And we talk about it, and he says, I'll never move on. And she says, about a week, she goes.
But I did.
Why did you move on?
That was a problem. Hey, you're bad.
Why did you move on so quickly?
Because I knew what I wanted and what I didn't.
Oh, okay. That's good.
And I knew I knew what I wanted and I got it.
Here's my problem with people who say there's a certain waiting period for moving on. If you're a good man or a woman, somebody's going to scoop you up fairly quickly.
Exactly.
Why should you have to wait on that if you know you're a good person? If you know you're a good catch. Yeah.
That is exactly my point. I knew my worth.
Yep.
And the person that knew my worth too, took right on in. And his bad. And now he's crying. Oopsie.
That's awesome. Hey, thanks for calling. I appreciate it. That's great. I have some friends, close friends, been together since high school. He said, he's going to move in with me. He'll never get over her. She said, a couple of days, she'll be moved on, have somebody new. And he always makes fun of me. He always says, hey, always says, Rome, hey, if she ever moves on, don't be friends with him. I'm like, well, what if he's cool? I might want to be friends with him. I'm okay with being cool with the next guy or girl in my friend group. RD4254-7-7. But my point is, both of these people that I know got separated with their spouses for different reasons, right? Both of them are great people. Both of them are somebody you want to be in a relationship with. So how you going to be mad at him because some woman scooped him up fairly quickly, but you're not mad at her because some dude scooped her up pretty quickly? Why is that? Already 42547-7. When it comes to starting over after a breakup, a divorce, maybe you're a widower, how long should you wait? Is there a time frame? Good morning, what's going on?
Romeo.
What up, man?
Good morning, man. This is a very, very sensitive subject.
Why?
Well, the mourning of a loved one and breaking up with somebody for infidelity is two way different conversations. But I think the bottom line is people need to just mind their own business.
Wait, hold on. How is... Now you're going to put a time frame on mourning?
I'm just saying, it's different, but let me explain. I think people should just mind their own business because I think that the guy that lost his loved one, she wouldn't want to see him single. So if it's a real true friend and you see your friend happy, you should be happy for them.
Well, these women are running their mouths like,
Most of those women are probably single and can't keep a man. So, of course, they're always going to be that envy and jealousy, and they're always going to have something to say.
No, not at all.
If you're a real true friend, you should be happy. And I don't think there's a time frame, but mourning somebody, if you lost somebody, it might take you a little while. If you have your girlfriend at the wake, that might be a little, disrespectful, but hey, to each his own. I'm just saying, everybody need to mind their own business and be happy for the next person, whether or not it was a day or two or a month or two,
All right, Raider Dave. Later, man.
All right, thanks.
I mean, look, there are people out there that don't want to be alone, right? And I get what Raider Dave's saying. Okay, maybe if you're a widower versus getting divorced because of, for whatever reason, okay? Are they different when it comes to moving on? Now, you might have a different, emotionally, you might be in a different place by getting divorced and or becoming a widow. I don't know. All I'm saying is when you look at two people, one, you don't know how people heal themselves. Okay, let me just say it like that. You don't know. For some, it may take longer than others, which is fine. But you can't be a hypocrite and go, okay, because he did it, he's wrong, and because she did it, she's right. That's all I'm saying. There is no time frame on moving on, starting over, okay? There's no formula. There's no, whenever you feel like it, do it. Whether it's a week later or I guess a year later. But you can't tell somebody they're wrong because of the way that you feel about what you think you would do when it comes to starting over. Is there a time frame if you go through some sort of breakup, divorce, maybe you're a widower? Everybody has this idea of how long you're supposed to wait to start over. I don't believe there's a time frame. Whenever you feel like you're ready to get back on that horse, you should do it. And who cares what everybody else thinks? It's not their lives. All righty, 42547-7, Rome. Let's see. Hey, Rome. You're right. I was married 12 years, got divorced, didn't move on for a year. The second I got into a relationship, the woman, according to my ex, the woman I'm with is all kinds of names. But the guy my ex been with, all I tell her is good luck, hope it works out. She's been in 7 different relationships, got married and divorced again within 5 years after the divorce. Was talking to someone the next week, but she tell the kids back then I was a bad guy, and now she tells the kids I was the best relationship she had. No, sounds about right. But this idea that you women and the hypocrisy of what you say about him moving on versus her moving on, or when to start over or him to start over, it's the same. Good morning, Hot. What's going on?
I'm calling back in again.
Okay,
Sorry.
what's up?
I just heard the last response on the radio. There's not a time frame because my husband moved on too, and probably the day before he broke up. So, and I'm happy for him, and we're fine. Like we're still best friends, but we both knew that it was over, and it just depends on the situation, 100%. So people say, "Oh, you shouldn't move on that quick." Yeah, we knew that it was over. So yeah, you can. You want to be happy, so be happy.
Yeah.
You know what makes you happy, so do what you gotta do.
Yeah, I agree with you.
And the other people that are saying that, oh, you shouldn't have done that, the ladies are doing this or doing that, it doesn't matter. You do what makes you happy. That's it.
All right. I appreciate the phone call. Thanks for calling back.
Okay.
All right.
Sorry.
All right, 42547-7. I agree with that. I mean, the fact of the matter is this, okay? You can't tell somebody how to mourn. You can't tell somebody how to get over something. Like, I know, girl right now. She going through it with her man, getting divorced, and all her friends are like, oh, you need to go party, you need to go this, you need to do that. She's like, no, I don't want to do all that. I just want to hang out. I want to get through this, take care of my family and do what I got to do. Oh, no, you need to go party and be a hoe. No, you don't. Because you can't tell somebody how to get over whatever they're going through, okay? Just because you might view it differently or just because you have this idea of how long it will take you doesn't mean it takes a person the same amount of time to get over stuff or to move on from something.
Romeo in the Morning.
Every morning.
On Hot 94.1.